Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for Gemini. So we're starting off with a little bit of a double pull here because I pulled through two cards from two different decks. We've got two tens, and Gemini, you are the twins, right? As far as your symbol, we've got the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. This is an ending, so if you are not going through a breakup or some sort of, I think I need to cut you off, or I think I need my space, then this is probably not for you. And to add to the two tens that we have, Gemini, we also have fuck what they say, and to thine own ass be true. So there's a need here to remember that even when people have their opinions about how you should live your life, if that doesn't seem like an authentic way to live your life and be true to what you want to do with your life, then you can tell them respectfully to mind their own business, right? All right, let's con spirit with a little bit of wind chime. Can you guys even hear that? All right, I think we're going to start with the Fairy Lenormand today. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hi there, Miss Christina. How's your day? It's only Monday. All right, what do we have for Gemini, please? We have the moon. So let's see what else comes out. And the house. This feels to me like there may have been secrets within a family home that eventually really kind of ate away at the foundation that that connection or that group was built upon. Oh, I hope your day gets a little bit easier for you, Christina. And hello there, Miss Joanna. There's a sense here that somebody was maybe being a little bit of a hermit or trying to guard things or keep people out is kind of the feeling that I'm getting here. But there was also another individual that I think wanted to call it quits. So I feel like I'm reading for probably the one that realized that if you had to, kind of keep people out of your business, out of what was going on in your home, that maybe there was a reason to reevaluate if that was the right relationship or situation to be in, right? We have the mice and the stars. Someone could have lost their job. Someone could have lost something that was very important to them, such as, like a good friend or a pet. Someone could have had a significant loss financially. Maybe there was like a repair you had to get done, something along those lines. But there's somebody here kind of contemplating life, wondering if this is the course they want to continue on. All right, let's move to the tarot. We'll grab, I'm seeing the black tarot in my mind. All right. Just saw the Knight of Cups. All right, what do we have for Gemini? Queen of Swords in the reverse. Ten of Swords in the reverse. So we already had the Ten of Swords come out. This time it's in the reverse. Because we have both of these cards coming out in the reverse, this feels to me like the Ten of Swords is not the kind of hopeful Ten of Swords in the reverse where somebody is recovering, but more so, somebody wanted to do damage here. Somebody was either being petty or careless with somebody's emotions. With the Queen of Swords in the reverse, it makes it feel more intentional to me, but it feels like somebody wanted to use their words or their intelligence to harm another person. So they may have called to get somebody fired, they may have spoken ill of somebody to impact their reputation or have negative influence over relationships or friendships. But this is a pretty nasty energy here, you guys. This is somebody who doesn't really care if they hurt people. So it's likely that whoever was in this energy pushed someone they were connected to away. Four of Wands, Knight of Spears, Queen of Wands. This feels like a long-term relationship to me, something that someone had put a lot of effort into. And I believe there is a betrayal that is rooted in lust or desire. It doesn't necessarily mean there had to have been a third party, but there might have just been, you know, a dead bedroom situation, right? But there's something here in terms of someone finding it difficult to end a connection because they had spent so much time investing in this. They had put a lot of effort into building something that then fell apart. So we have the Hanged Man and the Ace of Spheres. That would be like the Ace of Pentacles, by the way. Somebody is looking at life in a different way. There may have been a significant change in your life. Maybe you had a child, maybe you lost a parent, maybe you just went through a really difficult medical situation. Something here seems to have prompted a change in perspective and a reprioritization of what's important. And this impacts your money or how you want to work, how you want to spend your time, right? And I feel like this change in your perspective, or even just moving away from somebody that has been really difficult to deal with, this opens up a new opportunity for you. So it feels like there's two things that change your perspective and a bad influence in your life. And that's like a key unlocking. And then this other door opens up for you, a new opportunity, likely with your career. And it could be more than that because this really feels like a significant and really abundant Ace of Pentacles to me. In part because it's under the stars, which can be about your work, about your vocation, or specifically about like wish fulfillment, right? So this feels like something really good for you. All right, we're gonna continue with the Edgar Allan Poe deck. Five of Swords, Six of Wands in the reverse. This feels to me like somebody underestimating their partner and believing that all of their mind games or sabotage of their partner, the controlling of the narrative, or possibly even emotional abuse or manipulation, was eventually going to actually end the relationship. So this feels to me like somebody that effectively dug their own grave in terms of treating somebody so poorly that that person literally has or had no other choice but to say, I think we're done here. And the Six of Wands in the reverse can simply be, you know, interpreted as failure. But when it's under 10 of swords in the reverse, this feels more to me like somebody shooting themselves in the foot, not realizing that they could actually lose this or fail at this relationship. This feels like somebody who is overly confident in their ability to stay in a relationship, even if they were being absolutely miserable or downright like abusive. We have the King of Swords and Ace of Wands. So, for some of you, there may have been some sort of struggle regarding intelligence. I don't normally pick up on this kind of thing, but I feel like somebody was maybe just a little too haughty or a little bit too into themselves and thought that they could outsmart their partner. But I think they didn't. I think this King of Swords with the Ace of Wands is somebody outsmarting the person that was trying to manipulate the situation and finding a way out of whatever arrangement or agreement they had and still being able to have this new beginning. So, for example, some of you may have had a divorce because we do have Queen of Swords and King of Swords. Those can be recently divorced or recently broken up individuals. And I feel like the Queen of Swords was the more difficult, right? Now, this doesn't have to be male and female. Remember, we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. But there was someone here that was really cruel and really, I think, downright verbally abusive. And this King of Swords may have done that thing where you just like smile and nod. And somebody thought that they were going to get their way, but they have not gotten their way and they will not get their way. The King of Swords is the person here that is leveling up or moving forward. In some situations, the King of Swords is the individual that is winning in court some sort of tangible asset. Maybe it's a house, maybe it's a car. We actually have a house here, so for many of you, this is property related or tangible asset. It could also be a business. We have the Star. This is under the Queen of Wands. So there's a couple ways to interpret this. First, for some of you, there was an irreversible damage or hit to the relationship when a third party entered the chat, right? Somebody here may have been kind of magnetic or maybe even famous. There could be some element here of like, well, you're on that list that my wife and I agreed, like if I ever run into Britney Spears, and I have a chance and I can bang her, that kind of thing, or that hall pass. But I think for the majority of you, what this really means is whoever resonates with this King of Swords energy also resonates with this Queen of Wands energy. And even though there was a loss or a need to step away from something they had been investing in, there's still an understanding here, or maybe what helped them get through this end is they knew that whatever is meant for me will be for me. I don't need to force anything. And if I clean up my closet, I'm making room for something that would be healthier or more likely to make me happy. I need to have some time to like love on myself, since this person, this Queen of Swords in the reverse, is really just kind of hell-bent on destroying me. Knight of Wands in the reverse. And the Two of Wands. So Gemini, you may be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, because we do have quite a lot of fire energy out here in addition to the air energy. We've got somebody that was, this could be you. I think somebody realized that they moved too quickly on something. They didn't really think out a decision. This could be like moving in with a partner 1 month in, or getting married when you were 19. There's something here about feeling a little bit forced into a situation and realizing the only way out is literally out, right? Like, I'm going to chart a new course. I'm going to find a new way to live my life because this is not working for me. All right, guys, this is the Santa Muerte deck. King of Swords in the reverse. Interesting. Knight of Pentacles. We have that twice now. Five of Wands. So this King of Swords in the reverse is the same individual as this Queen of Swords in the reverse. So again, take the gender how it resonates for you. I don't really feel like this is a clean, this is definitely a man or this is definitely a woman kind of situation. Because we have somebody here that was willing to be very cruel, very manipulative with their words. And it feels to me like with this Knight of Pentacles, there was some element here of being really methodical. It's almost like somebody knew exactly what your trigger button was in terms of, if I just don't do this, then they won't leave me. If I don't cheat on them, they won't leave me, for example. Someone was really confident that they would be able to keep on keeping on, even though they were being really kind of nasty to whoever they were with. And with this Five of Wands, their desire to be argumentative or start shit all the time. Look at, this is one person, one Skelly, just chilling, lighting a match. This is somebody shooting themselves in the foot. I'm going to start a fight. I'm going to be cantankerous, but it's going to cost me what I really wanted to find a way to maintain. So we have the Four of Cups. I would say a little bit sideways here. This feels to me like someone is feeling a little bit shocked at the rejection, but someone else has already been through this stage, accepted that things were going to end, kind of already done some of that mourning, right? And now they're moving forward. They're choosing happiness. They're ready for something different. And this is all because with the Hanged Man, there's a different perception or perspective here on who this person is and what you can expect for them. There's a grandfather clock drowning behind this dude, Skelly, who lost his head. This feels to me like somebody is having to put aside the tendency to just think with your head or just think with your heart and instead try to do whatever is best for you, taking both of those considerations. And with the grandfather clock, I feel like there's a sense here that somebody knew there was some sort of time concern here. Whether it's, I simply don't want to waste whatever time I have left with, you know, a bump on a log like you, thanks, but I'm good. But we've got also potentially a tie to family. So for some of you, this was a really difficult decision in terms of ending a relationship because you knew there would be people in your family that would maybe not be understanding. We have the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Wands, but the Nine of Cups was in the reverse. We have the Queen of Wands up here as well. This is telling me we have a very selfish individual here, somebody that was a little too concerned with how they looked or what people thought of them. So this feels to me like a very entitled energy, somebody that would struggle in an argument to acknowledge if they had done something wrong or if they could have handled something better. They're just, they're not willing to do that. All right, we're gonna grab a couple everyday tarot. I'm probably gonna do a little bit shorter of a read this time because I've been cleaning all day and I want to go cuddle with Mr. Bone, Mr. Hambone. You guys, you have the Knight of Pentacles again. What is that, 3 times? This is slow progress, but continued progress. And I feel like this is more your energy. Somebody who realizes, yeah, there's maybe a lot of work or a lot of change ahead, but if you stick with it, you'll be fine. So if you have to find a new job and sell a house and move the kids to a new school, you're okay with doing all that because you know that you have the strength to do it. We have strength coming out in the reverse. So now I need to get a little bit more info. I'm live. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, you can shut that. All right. No, I need that. Okay. Never mind. All right. Okay. I know what this is. So we have somebody here that is actually strong, but perceived as not strong because we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. This feels to me like people that are buying into whatever gossip or negative reputation commentary is going on around you. Like somebody wants to say that you couldn't really do right by somebody that was your partner. Trying to shift the blame to you, right? When it really wasn't you. We have the Three of Cups. This could be about a reunion or somebody celebrating. Yeah, I think this is celebration because we have Page of Wands. This can be about good communication or good news coming in. So I feel like there's maybe a promotion or maybe you get the apartment or a house that you're looking to move to. There's something here that people are going to be maybe a little bit surprised at. Like you pulled something off that people didn't think you'd be able to do. Oh my. Oh, there we have you, Gemini, with the Lovers in the reverse and the Queen of Swords. So we had the Justice in the reverse come out. Somebody is lying about you. Somebody is trying to convince other people that you were the problem when they were the problem. Lovers in the reverse and Queen of Swords. This is somebody who, again, is being manipulative with their words, right? So this is not going to make things easy for you, but I see people looking right through this charade and seeing that this Queen of Swords in the reverse is just a little bit butthurt or a little bit angry about the situation. We have the World in the reverse, and that's because this Queen of Swords in the reverse, even if she wasn't really enjoying herself, definitely doesn't want this to end yet. Hello, Miss Eva. I'm so glad you're here. All right, let's see. Actually, I think we're going to switch to the Kipper because, you know, we got some potentially breakup situation here, a little bit of anger, so why not go for the brutal ones, right? All right, what else do we have for Gemini? High Honor. That's right next to the Ace of Pentacles. So we have High Honor and Main Male in the reverse. This feels to me like we have somebody that doesn't seem to get the recognition that they deserve being maybe finally acknowledged. So somebody is going to get like a promotion or some sort of windfall that really kind of makes obvious to others that this person is blessed. They have done something right. What else do we have? Journey in the reverse. Sudden wealth. So now this is next to our Knight of Wands in the reverse and Two of Wands, trying to chart a new course. I feel like this is a warning, you guys. We've got somebody that wants to prevent their former partner from being able to move, maybe because they're afraid there's going to be a new partner that enters the equation. And they also don't want this person to have money. This is like, okay, fine, you want to leave me? I want your life to be completely miserable. I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure your life is miserable. And that's just hateful and dumb and a waste of time. Like, there's no cost to wishing the best for everyone. And even if they've treated you like poop, it doesn't matter. Because if you don't get tangled up in revenge, if you don't get tangled up in wishing ill for others, you're just going to stay focused on making your own life great. And that's how you actually manifest the best kind of life, because you don't even let anybody, live in your head rent free, right? We have change in the reverse and thoughts. Somebody is trying to come up with a plan to make sure that you're not able to move. So if you're looking to leave a family home or find your own place, this person might be trying to do things to mess with any applications you have or try to mess with your credit, something like that. So be vigilant when it concerns your credit or these major decisions that you might be making. Keep track of your money. Don't do like the Thelma and Louise scene where they leave, I think it was $6,700 on the nightstand in the hotel room unattended. Just not a good idea, Oh, Christina, yeah, not worth your time at all. Not worth your time at all. And you should, if you like Patsy Cline, you should check out the song 7 Lonely Days. That one always cheers me up because she just makes fun of the guy who's sad that she left him because he didn't treat her right. And she's like, well, I gave you your chance, so you can cry as much as you want. Boo-hoo. All right, we're going to grab from the Romance Angel Oracle. Make sure we know what's going on here. You deserve love. You are lovable. No matter what this person tries to say to you in terms of who you are or what you can do with your life or who will love you, you are lovable. You deserve love. You don't deserve somebody that's going to verbally abuse you or try to make you feel like you don't deserve to be respected, right? Let your friends help you. If you are trying to block people out and not letting them know what's going on, or if there's something that they could do, even just listen. Try to work on that. I'm not very good at asking for help, but sometimes we really have to kind of move beyond that pride or whatever shame there might be, and remember that your friends want to see you happy, right? All right, we have true love. So when you walk away from somebody that isn't willing to give you the respect and the love that you deserve, quite often, especially if you focus on healing and getting yourself right and grounded, you walk right into a better relationship because you've learned from that. You know what boundaries you need. You maybe know better how to communicate your emotions. One of the most important things that I have learned in my life from my dad who's watching TV out there is that when you're communicating with somebody during an argument and you want to communicate how you felt, do your best to communicate with I feel at the beginning of the statement. This helps you avoid calling someone a name or implying or stating that someone did something and possibly making things more argumentative. So for example, when you call me a bitch, I feel like you don't respect me. Instead of just saying, you don't respect me. Because that's a whole other argument that someone can pick apart. But no one can tell me how I feel. No one can discredit how I feel. That's my decision, and I'm in charge of that. You cannot twist that, right? I mean, you might try, but good luck. All right, you guys, I'm going to go hang out with my kitty cat. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for checking out my video, and I'll see you later.